Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you've ever dreamt of stepping into a real-life postcard with thatched roof cottages, winding country lanes, and cozy pubs, then you're in the right place. Today, we're journeying through the heart of England to uncover the 10 most beautiful and charming villages this country has to offer. So, grab a cuppa, get comfortable, and let's begin our tour of quintessential English charm. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Castle Combe in Wiltshire, often called the prettiest village in England, and honestly it's hard to argue. Walking through Castle Combe is like stepping back in time. The River Bybrook flows gently under ancient stone bridges, and the honey-coloured stone cottages are just picture-perfect. Fun fact, this village is a film star. It's been the backdrop for movies like Warhorse and Stardust. There are no modern telephone wires or TV antennas in sight, which helps preserve its timeless atmosphere. It's a place to simply wander, soak in the tranquility, and maybe enjoy a traditional cream tea at one of the local tea rooms. Coming in at number 9, we head north to Yorkshire to visit Staithes. This coastal village is a vibrant splash of colour nestled in a steep-sided cove. It was once one of the largest fishing ports on the northeast coast, and you can still feel that maritime heritage everywhere. The narrow, cobbled streets, known as ginnels, twist and turn between tightly packed fishermen's cottages. It's a true artist's paradise. The unique light and dramatic scenery have inspired painters for generations. Exploring Staithes is an adventure in itself, getting lost in its maze of alleyways and discovering breathtaking views of the North Sea around every corner. At number 8, we find ourselves in the heart of the Cotswolds at Bibury. The famous Arlington Row, a line of 14th century weavers' cottages, is one of the most photographed scenes in England, and for good reason. It's utterly enchanting. The River Colne, teeming with trout, meanders through the village, adding to the idyllic setting. William Morris, the famous artist, once called Bibury the most beautiful village in England. It's a perfect spot for a gentle stroll, feeding the ducks and just appreciating the unspoiled beauty of a classic Cotswold village. For our number 7 spot, we're travelling to Devon to the unique village of Clovelly. What makes Clovelly so special? It's a privately owned village, and its steep, cobbled main street, which tumbles down 400 feet to the harbour, is completely car-free. For centuries, donkeys were the only way to transport goods up the hill, and you can still see them today. The journey down to the ancient fishing harbour is an experience, with whitewashed cottages decorated with bright flowers lining the path. The views over the Bristol Channel are simply stunning. It's a place that has resisted the rush of modern life, offering a truly peaceful and historic escape. Halfway through our list at number 6 is the delightful village of Bourton-on-the-Water, also in the Cotswolds. Known as the Venice of the Cotswolds, this village is famous for the River Windrush that flows right through its centre, crisscrossed by several beautiful, low-arched stone bridges. It's a bit more bustling than some of the other villages on our list, with a fantastic array of independent shops, cafes and attractions, including a model village and a motor museum. It has a wonderfully lively and friendly atmosphere, making it a perfect destination for a family day out. At number 5, we have Port Isaac in Cornwall. Fans of the TV series Doc Martin will instantly recognise this as the fictional village of Portwen. It's a traditional Cornish fishing village with narrow, winding streets that lead down to a picturesque harbour. The whitewashed cottages cling to the steep hillsides, creating a dramatic and beautiful scene. You can watch the local fishermen bring in their daily catch, explore the quirky little shops, or walk the stunning coastal path for incredible views of the rugged Cornish coastline. The fresh seafood here is an absolute must-try. Our number 4 spot takes us to the Peak District, to the village of Hathersage. This village is steeped in history and literary legend. It's said to have inspired Charlotte Bronte's novel Jane Eyre, and you can even find the grave of Little John, Robin Hood's loyal companion, in the churchyard. Surrounded by the dramatic moorland landscapes of the Peak District, Hathersage is a haven for hikers, climbers, and anyone who loves the great outdoors. After a day of exploring the hills, you can relax in one of its welcoming pubs. It's the perfect blend of dramatic scenery and fascinating folklore. We're in the top 3. At number 3, we have Lecoq in Wiltshire. This village is like a living museum, almost entirely owned by the National Trust. It has remained largely unchanged for centuries. You'll find a magnificent medieval abbey, a 14th century tithe barn, and charming timber-framed cottages. Lecoq has also played a starring role in many films and TV shows, including Harry Potter and Downton Abbey. Walking its streets really feels like you're on a film set. It's a must-visit for any history buff or movie lover. Our runner-up at number 2 is the enchanting village of Polperro in Cornwall. Tucked away in a steep valley leading down to a beautiful natural harbour, Polperro is another Cornish gem. Its narrow, traffic-free streets are filled with character, lined with traditional fishermen's cottages and art galleries. The village has a fascinating history of smuggling, and you can almost feel the old tales and legends in the air as you wander through its winding lanes. The harbour is incredibly picturesque, especially at high tide when the fishing boats bob gently on the water. It's a place of immense character and coastal beauty. And finally, our number 1 most beautiful village in England is Grasmere in the Lake District. This village captures the very essence of the romantic English landscape. It was home to the famous poet William Wordsworth, who described it as the loveliest spot that man hath ever found. Surrounded by majestic fells and sitting beside the serene Grasmere Lake, the village is breathtakingly beautiful. You can visit Wordsworth's former homes, Dove Cottage and Rydalmount, or simply enjoy one of the many stunning walks in the area. And you absolutely cannot leave without trying the world-famous Grasmere gingerbread. It's this perfect combination of literary history, stunning natural beauty, and cozy village life that makes Grasmere our top pick. And that's a wrap on our tour of the 10 most beautiful villages in England. From the rolling hills of the Cotswolds to the rugged coasts of Cornwall, each one offers a